According to Matt Budica, a transportation supervisor at Cisco Cleveland Incorporated, some days can start as early as 3:30 a.m. and go late into the evening.
Depending on what time the drivers are getting dispatched and what kind of issues. We do have a dispatcher here that's locally at the shop at all times for the drivers to call into when they run into issues and different things like that. But there's always some times where a driver can't get into a stop. Alarms get set off, different things, breakdowns where we have to go and secure a vendor to come in and fix the truck.
He says a typical day always starts with checking his computer.
We normally use laptops. We have tablets and different things like that, our phones. We have different apps that we can use to track our equipment and our drivers through the day. But typically speaking, we'll get on the computer and we use our GPS tracking system for the drivers. We see where they're at and it shows whether they're on time.
Because sometimes the uncontrollable things can happen, like heavy traffic, an accident, or a snowstorm. And it's the transportation supervisor's job to be in contact right away.
We see where our problems are for the day. We usually have it set up then. I go and I do observations on my drivers. I want to make sure that they're following all of our fundamental work techniques, they're being safe on the road, following all federal regulated laws and regulations with violations and different things of that sort.
From the plant in Cleveland, drivers cover a wide area, as far west as Toledo, as far south as Cincinnati, and even into Pennsylvania and West Virginia. Supervisors also spend most of their time on the road, observing drivers on their routes.
Yeah, I'm making sure that they're lifting properly and maintaining the integrity of the product during the process of breaking down the pallets and everything that the warehouse had put together the night prior. I get out there and make sure that they're giving quality service to the customers and things of that nature.
He says he worked his way up through the ranks to get to the position he holds today as transportation supervisor.
I started as a order selector right behind me right here, picking groceries in the middle of the night. And I had no experience. I had a high school diploma, came in, started picking groceries, and was able to obtain my CDL through the company.
A Class A CDL is a commercial driver's license that allows you to pull 80,000 pounds on regulated types of equipment, like a tractor-trailer combination vehicle. There are different schools across the country that offer training for this license.
When I got my CDL, I started driving for Cisco. Drove for about a year and a half and came into management. Once you have your Class A, the possibilities are endless. Being in my position, I've been exposed to multiple things and resources throughout the company. Again, I have a high school diploma. I don't have any kind of university or anything like that, but I have been able to learn quite a few things, and experience is what really drives success, in my opinion.
He also believes students interested in a career in his field can start preparing while still in school by focusing on things like math, logistics, and computer skills.
Obviously, like Excel, we do a lot of tracking, we do a lot of measuring on different sorts of things. So get the computer skills tuned up, and like I said, you have to have drive. You got to want to do something. You got to be interested in it. I had no intentions of ever being in this position, and I love it. It's something that has driven me. I get interested in the morning times. I wake up and I see what I can do to better the company.
The median annual salary for a transportation supervisor, according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics, is $57,530.